All right, listen up. I'm Frankie 5 Stories, and I'm going to give you the lowdown on the 5 freshest and the 5 biggest nationwide stories from today, May 22nd, 2025. Let's dive in. So picture this. At the swanky Qatar Economic Forum on May 20th, Bill Gates throws shade, waving his finger at Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, screaming that those Doge cuts to USAID could kill millions of kids. Enter Elon, smooth as a bourbon neat, calling Gates a huge liar and demanding, show us any evidence. Musk doubled down, saying USAID was riddled with fraud and that only the useful bits got moved over to the State Department, like salvaging Primo salami from a busted deli. He even bragged there's a waiver keeping life-saving PEPFAR meds flowing for HIV-positive mothers and babies. No concrete proof from Gates? Get out of here. It's high-stakes billionaire beef. Gates, the do-gooder tycoon, warns of a humanitarian issue, while Musk, the chainsaw-wielding reformer, scoffs at emotion-driven panic. At a high-stakes Oval Office sit-down on May 21st, President Trump delivered a masterclass in tough diplomacy by confronting South African President Ramaphosa with unfiltered truths about farm attacks, insisting America won't stand idly by genocide claims. Trump kicked off with a hard-hitting video montage and vetted news clips Reuters, driving home that white South African farmers face real threats, a fact too long ignored. He didn't flinch when Ramaphosa protested, calmly citing constitutional land reform while reminding him that the U.S. welcomes refugees fleeing violence. Sources confirmed the lineup included key administration figures, VP Vance, Defense Secretary Hegseth, Commerce Chief Lutnick, even Elon Musk, showcasing unity in holding foreign leaders accountable. Wikipedia. Conservatives lauded Trump's no-nonsense approach, applauding his refusal to sugarcoat facts or bow to political correctness. This bold ambush sent a clear message. The Oval Office remains America's bully pulpit for justice and truth, where allies and adversaries alike learn that Uncle Sam doesn't back down. At a Southern California meet on May 10th, La Canada High senior Katie McGuinness saw her lifelong dream ripped away when a biological male trans athlete jumped an 18.9-foot mark to snatch first in the long jump, leaving her stuck in second and sounding off about unfair genetic edges. McGuinness, who trained like a champ, was honestly very discouraged that no amount of grit could overcome testosterone-fueled strength. She made it clear, there are just certain genetic advantages that biological males have that biological girls don't. Frankly, I just can't stand for that. Thanks to President Trump's Keeping Men Out of Women's Sports executive order, the U.S. Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights is already cracking down on defiant leagues like the CIF, investigating Title IX violations. Conservative patriots cheer. It's high time we protect girls' sports and hold the line on fair play, because America's daughters deserve a level field and no apologies. At dawn on May 20th, tornado sirens wailed across London, Kentucky, but Stacy Reed didn't wait for backup. She followed her 2-year-old's faint cries through ankle-deep debris until she found little Jacob buried under splintered wood and insulation. With nothing but grit and faith, Reed dug him out, heart pounding as she prayed for strength. Jacob, shaken but alive, clung to his mama's finger like a lifeline. This ain't some Hollywood rescue. It's pure Americana. A mother's fierce love backed by prayer and self-reliance. Neighbors pitched in, hauling rubble and offering coffee, proving small-town values still stand when the storm clouds roll in. Local first responders arrived moments later, but make no mistake, it was Reed's courage and conviction that saved her boy. Conservatives see in Stacy Reed the embodiment of rugged individualism and family-first patriotism, reminding us that when disaster strikes, it's faith, grit, and community bonds that keep America strong. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao's back in the ring at age 46, announcing he'll face WBC welterweight champ Mario Barrios on July 19th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. An instant title shot granted by those WBC capos despite his 4-year retirement. The Filipino legend posted on social media, "I'm back, let's make history," reminding everyone he's gunning for a 5th welterweight crown and aiming to outshine Bernard Hopkins' old-timer record. Barrios, 16 years younger, and fresh off an underdog win for the interim belt, better bring his A-game, because Pacquiao's speed, southpaw angles, and ring IQ are the stuff of legends. Analysts say Pac-Man's punch resistance at 46 is untested in world title fights, but don't underestimate a fighter who's toppled the likes of Mayweather and Thurman. So circle July 19 on your calendar and get ready for a showdown where experience meets youth. For a no BS take on everyday's news, please like this video and hit subscribe.